Ladies and gentlemen, previously, we talked about 5 NPCs that need to become playable character in Arknights. If you haven't yet watched it, then go watch it first. There's still many great NPC that need to become playable character, either because of their story, power, or even looks. In today's video of Basis of Sanityology, we will take a look on NPCs that need to become playable character in Arknights, Part 2. Rosalind, also known as Lito, is a character that appears in the Children of Versus side story. She's a survivor from Kjerag incident and a member of Versus student self-governing group, along with Zima, Gummy, Istina, and Rosa. In that side story, she was mentioned as a number 2 fighter in the school she was locked in, and that many groups member wanted her in their group, or just trying to pick a fight with her. But then she decided to join with Zima. And then after she managed to escape from that school and joining Rhodes Island, she trained her way to become an operator in Rhodes Island, with the guidance from her roommate, B Hunter. I find it weird that Lito didn't become the 5-star operator in Rosa's banner, despite being mentioned in a lot of part of the side story. From her conversation in the story, I can assume she will become a brawler guard if she somehow becomes a playable character in Arknights. Did you know that the famous jetpack guy from Annihilation 3 is canon? This jetpack guy, also known as Kevin, is a famous meme in Arknights community, because he misses landing in Annihilation 3 and falls straight to a hole. In Ethan's Paradox stage story, Ethan was trying to find his friend who was once a reunion member. He asked Hoshiguma for help to try to find his friend. And then after managed to locate the person Ethan was looking for, he finally met with his friend, Kevin, who was using a new name and selling soft drink in the street of Lungman. Kevin mentioned that he took part in Chernobog and Lungman invasion. But in the Lungman invasion, his jetpack lost control, and he fell straight into garbage collection chute. After he woke up, the battle already ended, and some Lungman scavengers were the one who helped Kevin out from the rubbish pile. He then realized that violence will solve nothing, and only bring malice. And now, Kevin is just an ordinary person selling soft drink in Lungman. After that conversation, Ethan gave Kevin some oripathy medicine and leave. Knowing his good friend is still alive is good enough for him. While Kevin indeed took part in Chernobog and Lungman fight, he is not 100% bad. He was mentioned helping other infected, including Ethan. Although Ethan didn't invite him to Rhodes Island, it is not impossible to have Kevin as a playable character. And when we do, a specialist class will definitely suit him, as a fast redeploy using his jetpack. The Black Knight is a character that was mentioned in Mari and Errol's side story, although there are many who speculated that the lady in these pictures are the Black Knight. But since there is not yet any official statement about it, I will use this literal Black Knight PNG for this video. She is a 3 times consecutive winner of Kazim Yesh Major, just right before Neril wins the major. She is a Cabrani from Lithuania, the same race and birthplace like Ija. And according to Chani, she is incapable of using arts. For someone who is from Lithuania and joining the major, it is a miracle that she becomes a 3 times winner and gaining a lot of fame and wealth. But because of the Kazim Yesh corporate evil scheme, they wanted to get rid of her. While becoming a 3 times consecutive winner makes her an idol among fans, it will also makes the major boring because of how powerful she is. Because apparently, Kazim Yesh Major is now a place for brand manufacturer to show off their product. After becoming a 3 times winner, many people wanted to get rid of her. But luckily, just as she was being cornered, she met a VIP from Kjerag. And from then she starts working for him, presumably as a soldier. It is believed that the VIP from Kjerag is Silver Ash, considering his position in that country. And there is a person very similar to the Black Knight in the official trailer for Kjerag operator and official drawing from Silver Ash artist. Considering how she can becomes a 3 times winner of Kazim Yesh Major, if she becomes a playable character, I think a 6-star guard will suit her, especially a supporter guard. Because well, we still don't have a 6-star supporter guard. Our lovely Kroos is a member of Reserve A1 team. But the one we're going to talk about is Kroos from Dark Side Story. This calm and easygoing tortoise had become an experienced operator in that story. It was mentioned that Kroos, along with Lava, or you can say Purgatory, was doing some task from the end to find a certain person. Although I can't say much about her deal in that side story, but you can say that in that timeline, she has become a more experienced operator. She still keeps a smiley face and easygoing nature. And I think she still loves slacking off, just a little. Since Lava already have her own upgrade version, I am certain Kroos will have her own upgraded version sooner or later. Her 3-star version ability in both gameplay or profile is not that bad either. So having a 5-star sniper version will definitely suit her. While for 6-star version, you have to open her eyes first to make her unleash the beast inside her. This mysterious lady from Code of Brawl side story do have some unique looks and story in that event. I'm just going to call her Suffering in this video, since we all love suffering, especially when doing some 10-time pull.
Yes! No!
Suffering is a person from Laterano, under command from Notarial Hall. She's doing some independent special operation, in which she become a keeper for Mostima. Suffering mentioned that her job is to keep an eye on Mostima, so she won't do anything out of line. Like revealing how Mostima can become a fallen angel, and incident regarding Ex's sister. Although she herself mentioned that the Notarial Hall doesn't really bother about it, but she suggests it's better not to talk about them, especially about what happened with Mostima and Kazdel. At the end of the Code of Brawl story, Mostima leaving Lungman, along with Suffering, because just like what the Emperor said, they don't welcome Suffering. Wow, Lungman is definitely a happy and peaceful place. Probably. This character is indeed very interesting. Especially she seems have an idea of what happened about Mostima. Suffering mentioned that Mostima was once aiming her gun to her captain. Aiming your own gun to a fellow Sancta can be considered as taboo. And that is mostly the reason why Mostima becomes a fallen angel. Although she didn't mention much about her ability in Code of Brawl event, or have any relation with Rhodes Island. But judging from her weapon, if she becomes a playable character, she's definitely a close-range sniper, just like Executor. Aren't those NPCs interesting? And if somehow any Hypergriff staff watching this, please make those NPC become playable. Or else. You know the rules, and so do I. Adios.